Alrighty, what's up everybody, Peter Joseph here for another video on this Tuesday evening, June the 21st, 2023. Thank you for watching right here on the Peter Joseph channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. And once again, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down in my pants, otherwise known as the squish marks below. So, do that. So like, share, and don't forget, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels, and follow me on social media. If you're real, if you're not, you can go do something else. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, and you know what to do with it. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, you're SOL, my friend, and you know what, excuse me, you know what that means. And that's it. Alright, so like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. I don't really give a shit, but it is what it is. And that's that. Alright, so if you see behind me, I got new lights. That's why I've been so out of the loop the last few days. And I got new lights for the house. I got a new ceiling fan in my dining room. New lights over here. New lights in my bedroom. New lights in my closet over here. So, been pretty busy because I am in the process of moving some stuff out of my house, and eventually in the next couple years I will be out of New York. And no, I'm not going to Florida. So. Not that anybody's gonna come over there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to get arrested, and that's your problem. But anyway, so I'm getting everything cleaned out, and pretty soon, yeah, the next couple of years, it will be I'll be out of here, out of New York, and living my new life wherever I may be. And hopefully you schmucks will be gone too. But you will. Trust me, you will. But I digress on that. Anyway. Hope everybody had a great Tuesday. It's on and off raining right now in the Northeast. It's going to be raining for the next 4 days. On and off. I mean, tomorrow and Friday are going to be a washout. Saturday is supposed to thunder and then it's supposed to clear up a little bit. And then Sunday is going to rain. And then Tuesday is going to rain again. So you can't win here in the Northeast, and it's hurricane season, so we may be getting the remnants, well, whatever, if Hurricane Bret Hart, Bret the Shitman Hart, makes a meander up the Florida coast and up the East Coast, then we got a problem. But they're saying right now hopefully it's not gonna hit, where Issa is in Puerto Rico. It might get some wind, a little bit of rain, so I don't think it's gonna be a total pain in the ass for her on Friday night and this weekend. Because we got Forbidden Door this weekend, so, So hopefully she can do her watch along on Sunday. But if not, blame Bret Hart. But it is what it is. And we got another one after that coming. I don't know if that's going to become a tropical storm or what that might be. So, get ready, it's the summer. The summer started today, so we're in hurricane season, not even the midpoint. We're like just starting, my friend. We're just starting hurricane season. So, batten down the hatches in the Caribbean, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and Florida, and, the southern United States. And don't forget here in New York, because you never know. But hopefully, nothing big. We're supposed to get, I think, 3 or 4 major hurricanes this year, but hopefully none of them come to New York. And hopefully none of them go to Florida, but certain parts of Florida, but that's just another story for another time. But we will get to that when we get to July and August. That's weary. And September, when that's the peak hurricane season, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's only June 21st, so happy summer to everybody. And hopefully for some of you, you have a great summer, and for the others, I hope you burn in summer. That's all I got to say about that. Burn with the 115-degree weather down there, wherever you may be. Burn. And that's all I gotta say. We move on. Alright, so we got Dynamite coming up in 15 minutes. Should be a great show from Chicago, Illinois. Adam Cole, baby, is gonna speak to us, and Adam Cole, baby, the man that he is. Might hear from CM Punk. There's a rumor going around that he may be backstage, but I don't know about that, but we'll see. Speaking of that, his debut episode of Collision, 816 or 818,000 views, which isn't bad. Could have done a lot better, but, we'll have to see what happens this Saturday in Toronto, where he's going to get booed. But tonight, and Friday, Rampage on Friday night from Chicago, that's taped. And tonight, and Ring of Honor as well in Chicago. So it should be a good show, and we'll see what happens with that. And tonight is the go-home show before Forbidden Door, so maybe see some New Japan guys. They are in the States, so we might see them tonight in Chicago. Tanahashi, maybe Okada. Well, Will Ospreay, definitely. Kenny. I don't know anybody else, maybe like Ishii or Naito, When Minoru Suzuki's going to be on tonight, teaming up with Jericho and Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, to take on, who's he taking on? I think the Best Friends or something like that. Oh well, that's a death wish, but we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more tonight on the program. But right now, I hope you're sitting down. I hope you got a cold one. I got a cold one. I always got a cold one. Yeah, I always got a cold one. But sit back, relax, and if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because it is time for your late and out of date and return. I'm trying to get back to my reviews, but as far as live shows go, we'll see. Hopefully by August, but taking some time off for that. And no, it's not because of those schmucks, because all they can do is send food and call the cops. That's all they can do when I'm going live. Like, oh, you can't go live. I can go live right now if I wanted to. I might be live right now. Not that you're going to do anything, because that's all you can do is bullshit. Can't do anything one-on-one. And if you do, you know where you're going and what's going to happen. So the games are over, move on. And if you can't, well, you know where you're going. The Slammer. Or possibly somewhere else. But we'll see what happens with that. I'm not going to care about those people anymore. I don't care about them. They can all blow me for all I care. Because of my big, humongous cock. That's their mother's love. But I digress. Alright, let's get to NXT really quick before we get to Dynamite in like 13 minutes. Alright, so this is week 1 of Gold Rush. So we had a couple of titles on the line. We had the World Heavyweight Championship on the line as Seth freaking Rollins came back to NXT for the first time in a long time. Takes on Bron Breakker in our main event. And we also had the North American Championship being defended by Wes Lee as he takes on Tyler Bate with Mustafa Ali as the guest referee. And we had some other things going on. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. And as always, our commentary team at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. Vic Joseph, the man with a creepy jacket and a man who smokes more weed than Thea Hale and Wesley combined in NXT. That's Booker T, sucker. Alright. So we move on with that. Alright, so we see a video of the appointments of the titles with the participants, blah, blah, blah. So we see Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker coming to the arena. All that good shit. So we start off with the North American title. Wesley and a Belch taking on Tyler Bate with Mustafa Ali as the ref. And boy, was he a piece of shit ref. Fast count, slow count. And both guys are like, come on! What are you doing here? You're supposed to be like Bill Alfonso, quarterback, daddy, minute, daddy. But anyway, this was a pretty damn good match. Wesley goes for the cardiac kick and missed. And Tyler Bate hits his rebound lariat a la Jon Moxley for a near fall. Then Lee takes him up top for an attempted superplex. But Lee got punched out to the floor for a big crash. That was sick. And he almost get counted out. But Lee goes outside and says, "Hey, get in here, let's get a winner here. Come on." Not to be unfair, but fair. So Wesley wakes up. He wakes up Tyler Bate. They get back in the ring just at the 99999 count. But a distraction by, I believe it was Mustafa Ali, lets Wesley hit the cardiac kick. 1, 2, 3. Wesley still your North American champion. Pretty good match. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. What are you going to do? You know, hopefully Wesley loses that belt. I don't know to who. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Mustafa Ali, because that's where it's looking. But we get that. So good match. And then after the match, we get Mustafa Ali like, "Yeah, come on!" And he holds up both Wesley and Tyler Bate's hands, and they're like, "The fuck?" So I can almost guarantee that there's going to be a triple threat match at the Great American Bash coming up in July. Pretty much. It's leaning to that, but we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little winded today. You know, just tired as fuck from the last couple of days. I haven't had much sleep. I barely ate because, you know, I'm so tired. And, you know, long days of work and everything, and helping the missus out with setting up the lights and cleaning the house. We had company over. We had, you know, they helped out with the lights and everything. You know, long days of work and long nights of help fixing the house up. So now it looks actually nice. And yes, I did pay for all of it. 150 fucking bucks. But I got a job, so I can pay for it. So, and it looks nice. I actually like it. I didn't like it at first, but now it's great. It has a dimmer, and you know, I don't even have to get up and put the thing on. I just I just have to go over to my front door, put the switch on, and it lights up the room. And same thing in my bedroom and in my closet. My fan is pretty damn good too. Didn't cost me a lot. 150 bucks for everything. So that's pretty damn good. I like it. So we move on. Alright, after that we go to Gigi Dolan, one hot piece of ash, who's looking at a bunch of murals as she talks about what art means to her. And she's been betrayed by a bunch of people, Jacy Jayne, Mandy, and art lets her do what she wants. Okay? So then we go to Kiana James, who's not interested in what happens to Gigi because she has ambition. Not the only thing she has. Love just Hooters. Let me move on. Alright, then we go to the pep rally for Thea Hale. It was boring as fuck. We had Professor Duke Hudson, Drew Gulak, and Mr. Nico's son, Charlie Dempsey. They talk about how she didn't have a lot of accomplishments. She graduated high school last year. And she thanks Mr. Chase for pushing her. And then she thanks Mr. Hudson, all her coaches. She promises pain to Tiffany Stratton. Daddy! She promised me pain, Daddy! I'm gonna kill this bitch! Probably will. And then, speaking of, Tiffany comes out to interrupt. Thea needs to understand that she got lucky last week, or next week, whatever. But she would have to be very dumb to believe she has a chance next week. So Duke Hudson says Thea is winning the belt next week. No, she's not. Because she leaves it in the ring every single week. So then Tiffany gets in the ring. She's like, oh, yeah, okay, want to pray, okay. And then promises she won't tap next week. And then Thea locks in a Kimura lock, a really quick Kimura lock, and she's like, ah! Daddy! Taps out. And Thea Hale's like, ah! Ah! Rooney! You know? She went from I'm a douchebag, Thea Hale, to, damn, I smoked about 5 bowls just now, Thea Hale. Might want to up that to 10 because you're losing next week, bitch. You are losing next week because there is no way, no how that Thea Hale is going to become your new women's champion. No way in hell. No way. Tiffany's going to hold that belt for a lifetime. Because her daddy said so. I'm her daddy. I'll take care of you, Tiffany. I'll take care of you. But we move on. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and we move on. Alright, then we go to Joe Gacy, thinking he might be the problem with Schism as of late. Pretty much. And then Ava Raine says there's still one tree with 4 roots. Well, it should be 1 because, you know, the grizzled young veterans or the dyads suck. Gacy's jobbing basically everybody. How can you have a tree that has really bad roots? Oh, 1 good root. It's like that, like in Karate Kid 3 when they plant the bonsai tree, and then Mr. Miyagi's like, Daniel-san, this tree has strong root, just like you, Daniel-san. You understand? Hi. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's the only strong root in that group is Ava Raine. Then we move on. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the Diamond Mine, who don't like Schism. And they're gonna get rid of them. We'll see. Then we go to Lyra Valkyria, the lassie from Ireland. Yeah, I love her. Comes up to JC Jane. It's like, hey, what's your problem, bitch? JC says last week was just locker room talk. Lyra doesn't buy that, and then she leaves, and then as she leaves, JC thinks she should have just kicked her right in the face. Pretty much. Like, I like to do to all these fake people. I like to kick them right in the face and knock their teeth down their throat. But I got somebody else to do that for me. You won't know who, but I digress on that. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so I give both of them 2.5 out of 5 stars, and we move on. Alright, then we go to a 6, no, take that back. Take that back. We go to a triple threat #1 contenders match, and the winner gets a tag team title shot against Gallus next week. So we had Briggs and Jensen, the Resident Drunk Boys, taking on Hank and Tank, and the Resident Jobbers, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade. It was a pretty decent match. But in the end, of all teams, Idris Enofe as a frog splash after a heart attack hits Tank Ledger, but Malik Blade dies in for the save. Brooks and Jensen hit the heart attack, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, Idris Enofe as a frog splash from the heavens. Well, not like Mr. Montez Ford, but he hits a frog splash. 1, 2, 3, and they get a title shot next week. You gonna win? No. There's no tag teams. I'm sorry. So, whoever Gallus would have faced, we probably would have won anyway. But in any case, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade get the win. Match I didn't give 2 shits about. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Speaking of Gallus, they're not impressed, but Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza lost the Darios who came back last week. They come in and they start threatening them. Nothing happens after that. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we are 1 minute away. I already turned her. So we move on. So I'll give you a little inside look into the start of Dynamite. And then we'll move on after I upload this thing. Alright, so Gallus is not impressed. Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza come in. They threaten them, like, I'm going to kick your ass. Then nothing happens. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back where we see Damon Kemp. He's been having this feud with Eddie Thorpe, Kyle Fredericks, the last couple weeks. And he picks a stipulation for I believe their third match. And it's going to be Return of Raw Underground. Now all we need is Shane McMahon and Omos. I really don't care. I don't care for Raw Underground. I do not care. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so don't care about that. Alright, then we go to the back where Roxy destroys Blair Davenport in the back, beat the fucking shit out of her. And then, agents and referees have to come and take Roxy away. Roxy's like, I don't give a shit! That's it. We move on. Gave that 3 out of 5. I give it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, Dynamite is live from Chicago. Let's see if CM Punk comes out first. Or if the Bucks are there. Because they can't have the Bucks and Kenny in the same building. Nope, we start off with Bordlow. Oh no, it's not Bordlow. Sorry, it's the Hardy Boys, Jeff Hardy, dude. Gotta do my Jeff Hardy impression, baby, yeah! Did it! Alright, so we got the Hardy Boys taking on the Ass Boys in a battle of brothers to start the show. I think you know who wins this one. If you say the Ass Boys, I'm gonna have to come out and kick your ass. But I digress. Alright, so we got that. So, that starts us off on Dynamite! Did it! Gotta love the Hardy Boys. Gotta love them. Alright, let's get back to NXT because we don't have much time left. Alright, so Roxy beats up Blair Davenport, who doesn't seem to be why does this look like the Elite's coming out? Oh, it's just it's the Ass Boys with the 50 Cent theme. Many men, many men wish death upon me. That's my theme song. But I digress. Alright, move on. Alright, so after Roxy beats the shit out of Blair Davenport, we go to the new Heritage Cup champion, Ben Frazier, who comes in to see his mentor, Seth freaking Rollins, congratulates him on the win. Rollins tells him to have fun with that thing, and then Frazier leaves, and then Carmelo Hayes, when he shoots, he don't miss. Like, when I shoot, I don't miss. Carmelo and his good buddy Trick come in, and they tease a little bit of violence, but everything's cool. They respect each other, champion to champion. Imagine that match. Whew. I would pay to see that match. But, we'll see. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to Cora Jade and Dana Brooke, and I didn't give a fuck. Best part of the match was when Dana Brooke hurt her knee, and she was doing that handspring move she does in the corner, and she started doing it, and she's like, my knee! So the medics have to come, put her on a stretcher, and Cora's like, egging it on, but Dana, being a fighter, wants to continue fighting. That was a bad idea. Gets an elbow in the corner. She misses a Vader bomb. And then Cora Jade locks in a hair crab. And Brooke's not tapping. And then the referee has to say, that's it. She's done. So, via referee stoppage, Cora Jade is your winner. And that's pretty much it. I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. So, back to the injured list and back to catering. You go, Dana Brooke. Nice knowing you. And that's it. Alright, then we get to Von Wagner and Robbie E. Mr. Stone in an empty arena. And Von wants to confide in Robbie E. about the baby picture. So he talks about the picture. Vaughn says is about his skull being born, locked into place, and he had to have surgery when he was 15 months old. Damn. They pulled his face down and fixed his skull and gave him a life. Scarring on his head was bad. The kids used to call him a monster. But he had to take it, you know. But that's enough for now. Wagner thanks Stone for what he did. So that was a pretty good promo. So I'm liking how they're giving some backstory to Von Wagner and this whole thing with the skull injury and his dad, you know, the Beverly Brothers and shit. I like it. Got me more of that. So, very intense. So, Von Wagner's starting to grow a little bit on me. So, I want to see where he goes from here. So, we move on with that. So, I give that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to Eddie Thorpe looks into Raw Underground. And then we see Gable Stevenson, but he saw like 2 years ago. Still hasn't had a match because he's going back for his 5th year eligibility for the NCAA stuff. He says, I'll help you, I'll train you if you want me to. So Gable says, he knows Damon Kemp better than anyone. I bet. And we move on with that. And that's pretty much it. So we move on with that. Alright, how much time I got left? I don't have much time. Alright, then we get Carmelo Hayes in the ring with Baron Stewart and Corbin for a face-to-face. They argue over potential and what they could both do. Hayes makes fun of Happy Slappy Corbin. That stupid gimmick. Really doesn't bother Corbin because being happy got him a $1.8 million house. Did you pay all those bills yet, though? Anyway, Hayes lists out what he was accomplishing at 27, which is around the same age when Corbin was getting cut from the NFL. Ooh. Expects the black and gold originals for building the house, but Hayes has ripped the roof off the house and made it even bigger. Violence is threatened by Corbin, but he says, I'll just take the belt and have his hot wife pour a drink that Carmelo can't afford. So next week's going to be exciting between Baron Storm and Corbin and Carmelo Hayes for the NXT title. I think Carmelo will win. It's obvious. And that's that. So I give that 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to back with Ben Frazier and Dragon Lee, who they will meet next week for the Heritage Cup. They wish the hot, lovely lassies Yulisa Leon and Valentina Feroz luck in their tag team match coming up. So they leave and... Nice piece of ace. Ben Frazier tells Lee that he's trying to thank the people who helped him get here so Lee can have the first shot at the cup. So that works for Lee. So that's what we get next week. And we move on with that. Alright, then we go to the dreaded parking lot where we have Stacks. He jumps Joe Coffey from behind, and then he throws him in the trunk of a car. I still think Stacks is the one that ratted out Tony D, my cousin Tony D'Angelo. I still think it's him, but we shall see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright, then we get to the Yulisa Leon, Valentina Feroz taking on the remnants of Metaphor, Jakari Jackson, and Lash Legend. Kick gun. This match was anything to write home about. There was a distraction by Oro Menza, which let Metaphor get the win after Lash Legend kicked Yulisa Leon right in her pretty sexy face. I'll hug you. And they get the win. Match I didn't give 2 shits about. And I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening for the World Heavyweight Championship. After we got told was coming up next week. So we got Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker. Rollins comes out, the fans, that shit. Welcome home chant. Early pedigree attempt gets blocked. Rollins sends Braun outside for a running kick to the face. And we got that. Rollins' ribs were all taped up on his stomach and everything. Selling the injuries from Finn Balor on Raw the other night. So it went back and forth, but we're getting near the end. And Braun goes for a grill press power slam. He hits it for a near fall. Rollins goes right back with a pedigree for a near fall of his own. They both get up. Braun spears him in half, almost killed him for a near fall. and then both men are down again for a double down. And then Rollins gets back up. He hits a mediocre super kick into a stomp, into another stomp. 1, 2, 3. Seth freaking Rollins retains the World Heavyweight Championship. In a pretty decent match. I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So, the workhorse champ of the WWE retains his title. And that's it. After the match, Rollins poses. And then Finn Balor comes from behind and attacks him. We didn't think that Finn Balor would be there at NXT, did you? So anyway, Finn with more shots to the ribs. And he fights off security. And then Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams come out for the save to end the show. I thought it was pretty interesting. I was thinking, you got Priest coming back next week on NXT? Maybe Dom Dom makes his first appearance on NXT TV? Maybe Mommy Rio comes back? Got Judgment Day next week. We'll see, but I don't know. But nice surprise to see Carmelo and Trick kind of save Seth Rollins there. But so we'll see what happens with that. So all in all, I gave Gold Rush Night 1 6.5 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. Looks like the Hardys just won the match as Bullet Club Gold came out, knocked them the fuck out with some Juice Robinson with his handful of quarters, knocked Jeff Hardy for a loop. So, yeah, they're about to destroy him now. I got a couple seconds. So they're about to do something bad to Matt Hardy, and Ricky Starks comes out for the save. But it looks like it's 4-on-1. They're beating the living crap out of Ricky Starks right now. I don't know if anybody else is going to help him. Oh, FTR comes out. We got a Parasite Brawl in Chicago. Back on. But they're getting beat down by the Bullet Club and the Ass Boys. This is crazy. But we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, I don't have much time left, so I'm going to get out of here and watch Dynamite and enjoy my rest of my night, rest of my week, and you should too. So thanks for watching, everybody. 6.5 out of 10 stars for NXT, and that's pretty much it. So that's all I got to say for now. Until next time, my friends. Peace out, rock on, and rock on with your cook-out. And if you're not down with that, suck my dick, and I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! Adios! Bye!